The next form we're going to have a look at is one known as theme and variations. Theme and variations. And this is another form which was quite popular in the classical period, but actually ever since then this remains something that composers quite enjoy using to create their piece of music. And as the name suggests, this is a form that involves something called a theme and something called variations. So what is our theme? Well, a theme is just a kind of opening idea, if you like. It might be a famous melody or it might be a brand new melody set by a composer to begin this piece, and it's quite an important element. So it's important that the theme is quite memorable, and it's quite important that it really makes an impact on us so that we can recognize it when we hear it in its various forms it's going to come back over the course of the rest of the piece. Now there is actually something quite different going on here in a theme and variations form compared with, say, a binary form or a ternary form, because in those forms we're looking at different sections of music which use contrasting ideas, contrasting melodies and harmonies often to create a nice sense of journey over the course of the piece. Now here in a theme and variation form, something quite different happens. So when we've heard our theme for the first time, what we get is a set of variations, but those variations are essentially, in one way or another, linked back to the original theme. The composers who were the best at working with this theme and variations form were those who could take a basic melody, and it could be a melody that was already very well known, and transform it in lots of different ways. And so over the course of a piece in theme and variations, we just get a set of variations. So this is called variation 1, and it will be in some way related to the theme. It might have some different material added, it might be in a different key, have a different time signature, it might have lots of things that are different, but all the time there is some sense that what's going on links back to this original opening section. And so as we go through the piece, maybe the transformations become more and more creative and the music changes more and more. But if we really dig down beneath the surface, what we'll find is there will still be some link, and it could be something as simple as a little melodic element that's still maintained, or it could be the harmonic scheme that is retained or transformed, but still ultimately you can trace each of these variations to have some kind of relationship with the theme. Now sometimes it's even cleverer than that, in that some of the later variations even take some influence from the earlier variations, but we can think of a theme of variations as a form where something slightly different is happening, in that we're not introducing lots of new sections, we're not completely changing the character of the music for a contrast. The way that we create contrast in the music is increasingly inventive ways of playing with this original musical idea and turning it into as many different styles and characters of music as possible.